good to be here doing stand-up. Feels good. When I first started doing stand-up a few years ago, someone actually gave me this great piece of advice. They said, in your stand-up, never punch down. Never make a joke about somebody who is in a less fortunate position than you are. And I just want you all to know that that is the only reason why I don't have any jokes about white people with dreadlocks. Because they have it bad enough. I've been spending a lot of time online recently, and I actually really love and appreciate it when my friends recommend apps for me. So my friend recommended this app to me. She was like, this app is amazing. It's so woke. This app sends you 5 reminders every day that you will inevitably die. And with each reminder, it gives you an inspirational quote. And I was like, bitch, I already have Instagram. A lot of my friends are actually really concerned about their web security, about their online security. Like, they have a sticker on their webcam, just in case somebody's watching. Not me, though. I know that this is the best I'll ever look. In fact, I make an effort to look into the camera as I come. I spend a lot of time online. I love taking quizzes online to get to know myself better. I took this quiz titled, Take This Quiz to Find Out How Many Children You Will Have. Of course, I had to take it. I needed to know. There were 30 questions in the quiz, and I answered all of them. And then in the end, it told me that I would have no children at all. And I just never thought I'd find out I'm infertile that way. I've had a little bit of time on my hands recently, so I actually counted all of my tattoos, and turns out I have 25, one for every year. And you know, sometimes people comment on that, and they say something like, why would you do that? Why would you get so many tattoos? And they say something like, I believe that getting a tattoo is like putting a bumper sticker on a Ferrari. And usually the people saying that have real Toyota Corolla 1999 vibes. And more often than not, they're actually also boomers. And I say something like, aren't you worried about what your tattoos are going to look like when you're older? And I'm not. Just because I know that I don't have to worry about getting old due to climate change. So thanks, Boomer. I've been thinking back about, you know, my jobs and like being really lucky still having a job recently, mainly because I am not somebody who puts a lot of effort into job applications, just so they know what to expect. Once I start working there. I actually approach applying for a job with the same sort of confidence that some men do who online date without a profile picture. Because I've never written a cover letter in my life. I do always make sure, though, that I have a picture of myself on my CV, just so they know that they will meet the diversity requirement. I'm somebody who's really bad at accepting compliments, actually, because I usually get the kind of compliments by white people that are like, oh my God, I love your hair. Somehow all the compliments are always about my hair. They're always like, oh my God, I love your hair. I wish I had your hair. I just never knew what to say until I found out I can simply say, oh my God, thank you. I wish I had your credit rating. No, that is actually a joke. Because I'm employed full-time and I have a credit rating of 831, which is considered excellent. So even though I might not look white, my spending habits do. Actually, let me quickly share with you a tip that may save you upwards of $30,000. So did you know that on your CV, you can just say that you do have an arts degree? Because nobody checks. I've been lucky. My company is really millennial, and they have like a fridge full of kombucha and coconut water, and a really fancy coffee machine that's like barista level. And I just know that the reason for that is because they know that everyone in this role used to be a barista. But I've been thinking back to another job I used to have where I worked at a lot of events where there'd be parents with young children. And I just have to say that parents in this day and age are so switched on. They're so woke. Like at these events, I'd see a family and their kids would have a sticker on their t-shirt or sometimes a tag on their backpack with their parents' names and phone numbers. And I just think that's such a great idea because it makes it so much easier for me to contact a parent and ask for a ransom. Before, I had to be like, hey, little boy, what's your dad's number? He didn't know. Had to keep him. He's my son now. You've been really lovely. I actually have to get back to my child now. Thank you so much for having me.